Olá, pessoal! Do you sometimes feel your Portuguese is not progressing as much as you'd like? Or that you're not retaining newly learned words, phrases? In today's lesson, I'd like to propose an exercise to help you assess how much you have already learned and help you practice Portuguese when you are on your own. Welcome back to Plain Portuguese, where you learn how to speak like a Brazilian. If this is your first time around, I invite you to subscribe and catch up on the lessons you have missed. There is plenty to catch up on. As I said in the introduction, in today's lesson, we'll do an exercise that will help you assess how much Portuguese you have already learned and help you practice the language on your own. The exercise consists of 3 parts. In the first part, you must observe what's happening around you. If there's nothing going on, go online and choose an image. So, observe the surroundings or the image. Let's observe this image together. What do you see? So, in Portuguese, list some of the things you see. Try not to use the dictionary, not now. Our purpose is to assess how much you already know. So, what do you see in this picture? List some things in Portuguese. Uma menina, uma sala, uma mesa, uma cadeira, laptop, cadernos, óculos, janelas, cortinas, plantas, yes? Uma luminária. Now, think of one or more adjectives to describe some of the things, some of the items you listed. So, for example, a menina. A menina é bonita, a menina é estudiosa. A sala é grande, a sala é iluminada. As cortinas são cinza, as cortinas são longas. A cadeira é confortável. O laptop é novo. Now, come up with sentences describing the picture using the nouns and the adjectives you listed. Your sentences could begin with na figura tem, na figura há. Eu vejo. Então, por exemplo, na figura tem uma menina estudando numa sala. A sala onde ela está é grande e iluminada. Nas janelas há cortinas cinza. As cortinas estão abertas. A menina está usando seu laptop novo para estudar. Enquanto estuda, ela faz anotações no seu caderno. Have you seen that I used the nouns I listed, the adjectives I listed? Cool, isn't it? Well, so this is the first part of the exercise. In the second part of the exercise, you must come up with sentences that are true for you using some of the items observed. It's a good chance to use verbs such as gostar, preferir, usar, estudar, ter, yes? So first, come up with sentences in the present tense. For example, eu gosto de estudar em uma sala iluminada. Minha cadeira não é muito confortável. Eu uso meu laptop quando estudo, mas prefiro fazer anotações no meu caderno. Then, go beyond. Bear in mind that this is a self-assessment exercise. Challenge yourself. Then you may say: gosto de estudar em casa, mas às vezes vou a um café ou à biblioteca para estudar. Ontem fui ao café. Yes, now sentences using the past tense, huh? Then you can build all of that. Try to use words you already know. Yeah? The last part of the exercise is to look up in the dictionary any new words you might want to use. If you want me to give you some feedback, look at the following picture and do the exercise I suggested. Leave in the comments below the sentences you come up with, so that I can give you some feedback and help you improve. Thank you for watching another lesson, and if you liked the lesson, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you next time. Até a próxima. Tchau!